everyone, and welcome back to the West Ham Way here on Football Manager 2026. We are here at the tail end of January, and things have been going pretty well. I think let's start with the business dealings since the end of the last episode of the transfer special. In terms of outgoings, really only two players have moved on. Magasa, our French 23-year-old, went out on loan. Last year, he played as a rotation options, appearing in 14 games overall. This year, just one. So we moved him on loan. Hopefully get some game time, hopefully improve. Still has, 3.5 star potential. So I'm not quite giving up on him yet. Just needs him to get some game time. Additionally, Kyle Walker-Peters threw a fit about game time and his rotation option. I was not going to have that. So he has moved on to Bournemouth for $12 million. He was 20 games through halfway through. I don't know why he was complaining about game time, but 29 years old, didn't really need him anymore. And that was really about it. We sent a couple youngsters out on loan. Some of our youth players that came in last year who have decent potential have gone out on loan. But in terms of outs, that is really all that has happened. But in terms of incomings, we've signed 3 players. First one is Gadou, a 20-year-old French center back, came in from RB Leipzig, Salzburg, for $14.5 million. He has nearly 5-star potential. He had 5-star potential when I signed him, and for $14.5 million, I think that was a great deal. Couldn't really pass that up. Additionally, we signed a replacement right back in Ibo Esse, who is a 3-star current, 3-star potential, 24-year-old Irish international. Came in through the youth ranks at Bray Wanderers and Derby here in England, so he is homegrown in country, which is really nice. And then he's been in Italy and Turkey for the past 5 years or so, and we brought him in for $11 million. So we signed a 5-year younger replacement for Kyle Walker-Peters, and still turn a profit. Overall, good deal. And the last one we went with was a Greek goalkeeper, 19 caps for Greece, 4-star potential, 4-star current ability, 6'4", towering goalkeeper. I was just sort of fed up with Hermansen's performances. There was a lot of questionable shots that he allowed in or didn't make attempts for. So we brought in a new goalkeeper, 24 years old. We did spend a little bit on him, nearly 30 million, with I think potential to go up to like 30 or 31 million with add-ons if he plays 50 games, yada, yada, yada. But he is going to be our new star goalkeeper going forward. And that brings the squad overall pretty much the same. If we look in terms of performers through the first half of the year, Ramos is leading us with 13 goals and 1 assist in 27 games. Y is doing actually pretty good, mostly as a substitute, has 10 goal involvements, 8 of those being goals. And Jared Bowen, our captain, 21 goal involvements through 27 games, doing very well. And still wanted by Man City. So again, if they come in with 104 million, I'll be glad to sell a 30-year-old for that much money. Besides that, Cancellieri, while getting limited game times, has had 15 goal involvements. He's really good. He's now up to a 3.5-star current player at 24 years old. Is great to see. Besides that, Constantilius has thrown a fit about being homesick. So we may be losing him. He failed at his English class and feels like a fish out of water, even though we brought in another Greek player. So we'll see how he does. He's only 10 goal involvements through 18 games. James Ward-Prowse, at 32 years old, has been mostly the attacking midfield threat just because of Constantilius being injured for quite a little bit of the season. James Ward-Prowse at 32 has played in 27 games so far this year. But overall, Thomas Tuchek could not sell. But he has signed a free contract. He'll be leaving at the end of the season. So it'll be 90K off the budget. In terms of the Premier League, we sit in 5th place with 39 points from 23 games, 8 losses, only 3 draws. It's been a mixed bag, but we are holding into the European spots. Some surprise losses to Leicester away in the Premier League, as well as Lille in the Champions League were some big hits. And another loss to Brighton here in the league. We sort of lost against all the big 6 players, and then just a couple of surprise losses. We're still fighting for that Champions League spot, but we're not quite there yet. In today's episode, we have the Liverpool doubleheader. Play Liverpool home in the league to start, and then we'll come back for our final Champions League group stage game, or league draw, whatever it is called now, where we'll be going up to Anfield to play. Speaking of the Champions League, surprisingly, we are leading the league phase in first place over Real Madrid and Spurs in second and third place. We're one of only 3 teams to secure a top 8 position so far going into the final match day. I think the biggest surprise that we're looking at outside of the playoff spots is probably Napoli here, sitting in 27th place. Is probably the only one that out of the rest of these clubs that you'd really be surprised missing out on. Slavia Prague, I believe that's it. Slavia Prague, yeah. Looking really good, might get through. Hopefully we can get them in the round of 16s. And this is the team we're going to send out to face Liverpool at home. Our new Greek goalkeeper in gold, Rench Ghost, Thief and Diouf in the back, Samu and Smith in the midfield, Cancellieri on the right, Ward-Prowse up the middle, Somerville on the left, and Ramos leading the line. Ramos is a little tired, so he'll probably be coming off at halftime for YE, but hopefully he can give us he can get us a goal in the first half. Jared Bowen also pretty tired, so I'm going to let him stay out of this game. I know it's a huge game against Liverpool, but I'd rather be ready for the Champions League and get those Champions League points and that money that comes along with that. Let's go ahead and get into the Liverpool League game. And here we are at home against Liverpool. It looks like they have a very strong, no Salah. Salah's on the bench, but besides that, and no Isak as well. They are missing a couple key players, but they are still 20 points clear of us in 5th place, so this is definitely not going to be an easy game at all. And let's get into it. Liverpool in the green, West Ham in their red uniforms, their garnet uniforms. Now this screen, I've seen this a couple of times, and if I try to click on it, it crashes my game. It's a bug with the highlight system, so I fortunately just can't see anything, and we'll have to wait for the next highlight for it to fix itself. Looks like Verts just put a goal over, and there we go, it's fixed itself. Liverpool with most of the possession here early, as you would sort of expect from this matchup. We do have a shot on goal before them, though, so see if we can grind out a result here. We did lose 3-0 at the beginning of the season to Liverpool in the league, and last year we lost 4-3. So we do owe them for a little bit, but we now got the ball back. Cancellieri down the right hand here. Can you find someone? Find Smith in the middle. But Smith loses it. Ghost finds Cancellieri for the header. Ward-Prowse now. Ramos gets the ball back. And he can't put it behind. Ramos puts it over the bar and stays 0-0 here. '34th minute now. We have a chance to maybe get a counterattack here. Maybe out of the back, or is he going to kick it long? He's going to kick it long. And Ramos gets the header down to Cancellieri. Cancellieri to Ward-Prowse. Ramos, Ward-Prowse. And Ward-Prowse tucked away. No, good save from Allison. And that'll be a West Ham corner. Stats-wise, we have not had as much possession, but we have been the better team attacking this half. Might be going into halftime here at 0-0, 43rd minute. Only 1 minute of added time, and we will go into halftime 0-0. I am happy with that performance. 0-0 against Liverpool is nothing to be too coy about. Hopefully we can do better in the second half and tuck one of those goals away. Two really good chances in the first half for West Ham, and neither one of them could find the back of the net. And Salieri picks up a yellow card. He will most likely be coming off at some point on a 6.4. Ramos, let's go ahead and sub him out. 60th minute here. A little tired. As well as Wrench is a little tired as well. Ward-Prowse is going to slide back to right back, and Constantilius is going to take over in the midfield position. Liverpool with a corner here. Verts whips it in, finds Konate. Great save from our new Greek goalkeeper, and that'll be another corner to Liverpool. That was Liverpool's first real chance of the game. Great save from our goalkeeper. And it'll be another corner. Robinson. Van Dijk puts it over the bar. Stays 0-0. Liverpool looking dangerous from set pieces in this second half. But are they going to be able to find a goal, or can we create something from open play? Bert's another set piece for Liverpool. Puts it in. We get it away. Somerville, can we start a counter-attack here? Gets it to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse, Cancellieri. Can Cancellieri find a cross in for it? Finds it does. Why with the header, and West Ham go up 1-0 against Liverpool here in the 74th minute. Why with his 9th goal for the club this season. Been a great rotation option for us. And Salieri, great cross. Why he just backs off his man. Complete open space and tucks away past Allison. Nearing the 80th minute here. Going to make some changes. Scarlett is going to come on, as well as Fernandez is going to come on the left. Move Somerville over to the right. And Feet is going to come out for our new signing, Godogu. '80th minute here. Can we find or see this match out? No more substitutions. The midfield is getting a little tired, but might be able to hold on. 90th minute. How many? 8 minutes of added time here. Oh, that's not good. Connor Bradley. West Ham win it back. Concilio Somerville. Constantilius passes back. Samu can't find it. It's going to be a goal kick to Liverpool. Come on, boys. One more minute. And that is the game. West Ham 1, Liverpool 0. We do pull ahead. It was a good win, boys. Great performance from our new goalkeeper. And with that win, we do move up to 4th place, even though Spurs do have a game in hand over us. As we look at the table, let's go back to the Prem. Champions League competitions, Europe, England, Men's Premier League. That does put us 2 points clear. Oh, Spurs looks like lost their game, so that does move us up to 4th position overall in that Champions League spot. Just like last year, we are 11 points behind 3rd place Arsenal, but can we beat Spurs again for a 4th place position this year? We will find out. I'll be back with the Liverpool game here in a minute. And we're back for the Champions League game against Liverpool. And we are going to be sending out a more rotated side just to give some players some rest. We're going to have Heggie in goal, our youth player, 24 years old goalkeeper, has been become our backup this year. Wrench, Todibo, and Convert in the back, along with Scarlett on the left. Basuma and Suchek in the midfield. Cancellieri, Ward-Prowse, and Bowen up the middle, and Ramos will be leading the line for us. Hopefully we can get a win here. But we are already qualified, so as a result, doesn't really matter. But it'd be nice to get the double over Liverpool in a week. And it looks like Salah is back in for this game. I guess he was getting rested in the league for us. And as you can see, West Ham are in first place. Liverpool in fourth place. This will be a great leg to watch in real life. First versus fourth place in the league phase. And Gakpo puts it off the woodwork in the first 20 seconds of the match. And our backup goalkeeper can't quite get to it. And McAllister puts it away within the first minute. Like I said in one of these previous episodes, there's a lot of highlights that happen in the first minute, which I think should not really be how it goes. But we are playing a rotated team. Result doesn't really matter. So let's just see out the match, see how it goes. Ramos to Bowen. Bowen, long ball to Cancellieri. Can he get it onto his strong foot? He can, but he puts it on the side netting. And it goes out for a goal kick for Allison. Almost a complete opposite of how the league game started out. Liverpool getting a lot of shots on target here early. Still controlling possession. Liverpool playing it around the back, trying to build something. Robinson, Coutinho, Verts, back to Robinson. Ekitike puts a long ball for Salah. Salah can find it. He beats Scarlett. He does. Off the woodwork, and Vitinha's header goes over the bar. Liverpool are showing their dominance, showing why they're first in the Premier League. Scarlett to the throw-in. Souček holds on to it. Can't find the cross, but it does cycle back to a West Ham player. Souček on the ball again. Finds it and puts it away. Souček first match in the Champions League, and he does score. He will be leaving us at the end of the year, but we know that Souček does like a goal, and he finds one here tonight. In real life, this past weekend, he did now tie the all-time Premier League goal-scoring record for a Czech player this past weekend against Burnley. Hopefully, before he leaves West Ham, he can break that record and become the best Czech League scorer in the Premier League of all time. But Verts, Van Dijk with a great header, gets headed off the line. He can't turn on the second ball. Basuma now with it. Cancellieri heads it away, gives us a chance to reset. Liverpool are putting on the pressure. Allison to Van Dijk. Over to Joe Gomez. Salah to Gakpo. Gomez. McAllister. Konate. Van Dijk. Coutinho with a long ball to Gakpo. Gakpo slots it right past Heggie. Wait, does that count as an own goal for Convert? Might go down. It does go down as an own goal against West Ham. It looked on target from Gakpo's shot. Looked on target to me. I'm not sure why that was given as a yellow card, but he also picks up a card as well. So an own goal and a yellow card for Canvo. It's not the best game for him. And we go into halftime 2-1 down. Let's try get back out there. Todibo on the ball. Liverpool with a free kick on the edge of the box. McAllister puts it in. And Van Dijk finally gets his header. He's been going for it all night, and he does get it. 3-1 on the night for Liverpool. And we come back here. Looks like we have a goal kick. Ball falls back to a Liverpool player. Kanate now puts it back to Alisson. Van Dijk. Kanate. Gomez. And interesting highlight. We are going to make some substitutions here. Going to be putting Feet and Ghosts on. Feet's going to take over at left back. And Somerville is going to come on for Cancellieri. Actually, Somerville didn't make the bench. We're going to put our youngster Dembo, who is our best youth prospect we got in last year's youth intake. He's going to come in, and I think that's about it that we're going to start with. Coming into the 70th minute now. Not a whole lot going on in the second half outside of those two Liverpool attacks. It looks like it's going to be another corner for Liverpool. McAllister with the ball in, and Van Dijk cleared off the line. Liverpool very dangerous from set pieces here tonight. Thiet gets the ball away from Salah. Fimprong with the throw-in. Gakpo to Salah. West Ham win it back. Goes. Thiet. Goes. Todibo. Basuma puts it wide. Bowen. Bowen passes it straight to a Liverpool player, and that cancels out our attack. Salah here on the ball. Thiet trips him up, and it looks like we're going to have a free kick to Liverpool. Looks like we have a free kick here. Ward-Prowse. He put a good ball in. Put back post, and Van Dijk clears it. Be a throw-in for West Ham here in the final third, but it's not going to be a highlight. Ramos having on a 5.9, not having a great game, but see if he can turn something around here. Chiesa puts it to Ekitike. Ekitike, can he beat his man? Nope. Todibo. Oh, that was a little close. Dembo can't get to it. Salah. Long ball Ekitike. Todibo heads on Gravenberch. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty from James Ward-Prowse. Yep. James Ward-Prowse gives up a penalty trying to tackle Gravenberch in the box. VAR does confirm it. And Liverpool have a chance to go 4-0 up here. Salah steps up. And Heggie saves it. He's not have the best of games, but he has saved a penalty, and he is on an 8.0. I don't know if I agree with that. Heggie's on an 8.1 as a goalkeeper. I don't. After that first goal, I don't really know if I agree with that, but we finished the game 3-1 here to Liverpool away at Anfield. Let's see, how does that shake up the table here? That drops us all the way down to 4th place. Spurs and Real Madrid also win their game. So West Ham finish in 4th place in the league phase for the Champions League. We will be moving straight to the round of 16s. And Manchester City fall out, as well as Napoli. Two huge misses. Not even making the playoffs, when you still get PSV, Slavia Prague, Besiktas, a bunch of smaller teams making it through into the knockout round. So we will see who we get paired up with here. And so looking ahead before the end of the season, we will most likely coming back for another Champions League knockout stage game. And then we will see how the league comes out and comes back for them. This is the final season that we're going to be with West Ham before we start our main save for the channel. So hopefully we can make a deep Champions League run or push for the Premier League, maybe 2nd place or so and really overachieve with this West Ham squad, which I think we've already done so far. Qualifying for the Champions League, qualifying for the round of 16s through the league phase, and still in the Champions League spot in the league. I think we have overachieved with West Ham, but can we go even further? If you guys enjoyed the episode, please make sure to subscribe for new Football Manager content weekly, and I'll see you all in the next one.